What is up, everyone? Sean here. In today's video, I would like to talk about Indivisible finally. After playing it a couple weeks back for a stream, and you go check it out. You can check out the full cut of the entire stream, and now I have the chance to really sit down and talk about Indivisible with pretty much my first impressions on it after playing the demo for the Mac. So of course, it's available right now for PC, Mac, and Linux. I believe a PS4 version is coming out actually pretty soon, so be sure to look into that and check it out, because I had a lot of fun with this game. Even with what the demo had to offer, I don't know, it's just a visual masterpiece. It looks great, and it does have that feel like Skullgirls, but it does have its own unique design to it, because it kind of pulls a lot from various Asian cultures and kind of just blended together into one beautiful this art piece pretty much. And not only that, it looks great, it feels great. The controls, like, it just makes sense. I mean, of course, it takes time to get used to. The gameplay is quite kind of unique from your ordinary RPG. It's an active system, and you're constantly on your feet, because you have to block and watch your meter, and because block actually takes up meters, so you must always have at least a bit of meter in order to even block. So gotta really stay on your toes, and that's what I really like about this combat system too. And I think it's pretty unique. This combat is all about teamwork, and having 4 allies is really good. Once you unlock more and more allies, it really starts to get fun. But when you're still trying to get used to the controls, it's still, it's pretty difficult, because now you have to watch more characters to block with, and the characters are kind of like laid out in the same way as your buttons are, so it's pretty neat. It kind of helps out too, and it helps out that when they flash red, that's when you hit the block button and hold it until the enemy is finished with their attack. And I don't know, it just really feels good to attack enemies. Something about the sounds that comes from Skullgirls, the impact and the attacks, and it just feels good. And Indivisible is a very promising game that Lab Zero is offering, and you guys should really check it out on Indiegogo and on their official website, and check it out on their Twitter too, just for updates and stuff like that. But if you guys want the demo, it's free, and it has quite a bit to offer. So when it comes to the platforming side, again, it does take some time to get used to, but you definitely do get the feel that you're playing like a Castlevania / Metroid type of game. So if you're into that, I definitely would suggest checking it out too. And the combat is just great, and I just had a lot of fun with it. I actually played it like a couple of times, like at least 3 or 4, which is crazy, because I didn't really expect for myself to play that much, and it just shows how much the game has potential. I really want this to become a fully flourished game. Unfortunately, on Indiegogo, they haven't reached their goal yet, and they're pretty much towards the end of their cycle. So please do check it out and support the game as much as you can, and help it become a reality. This, in my opinion, has a lot of potential. Again, it looks great, it feels great. And also, another thing I wanted to add, I played it with the Hawke Fighting Commander 4. For Max, is really plug and play, and I really like that. You can assign your buttons right there, right then and there at the start, and it's just really simple. And once you get used to the controls, it feels great. It's a lot of fun, and especially with having to block, it kind of feels like you're parrying in a way. So I thought that was really neat, and watching your meter and all that stuff, again, it just keeps you on your feet, and it kind of keeps your brain active, so you're not just sitting there and going through the menu, and then you know constantly hit the attack button or whatever, like in turn-based RPGs or whatever. You're really it feels really active in this one, so that's why I really loved Indivisible, and I really want to see more from this. I want to see more of the characters. I want to see more of the world and the lore. I love to see more from the main character Ajna, you know, and yeah, I really loved Indivisible. My stream should really show you guys like how much I loved it. The core mechanics is just there. It's got everything to be a fun RPG game, and there are some gripes I'd like to share with you guys. And one of them is whenever you switch sides, your buttons tend to switch too. So it kind of threw me off a bit, and I kind of wish that you can just assign a character to just one button, so that way when you're facing either side, your buttons don't get switched up, and you can still, you know, use them to that one button or whatever. And I think that would be a lot smoother for me. But again, it's still something that you can get used to, just, you know, after a couple of minutes. I think after the first playthrough, I really kind of got the feel down, and just I had a lot of fun with it. There are some secrets in the game, so you can try and do that, but it's really difficult for me anyway to get to that secret. And you can always check it out on YouTube, of course, but if you really want to discover it for yourself, you gotta perfect your axe jumps and your axe hooks or whatever, you know, clinging yourself onto the wall with the axe, and you really got to get the timing down and just get lucky pretty much. And best of luck to you. I think one of the major things that's holding back from becoming a real you know, a real game is the fact that their Lab Zero is trying to dive into something new for them, and they're just doing something that people just don't know, you know what I mean? The only thing that they got for is that, oh, this is a game from the same creators of Skullgirls. That's the only thing they can really market off of and get recognition that way. And I think a lot of people are just afraid, you know, and they don't want to donate, and only to find it, you know, not become a reality, so they just don't do it anyway. So it kind of becomes this cycle, unfortunately. I already gave my $5 into this game. I really want this to become real, and definitely would pick it up on the PS4, and I really want this to flourish, really. I can't say enough. It's absolutely fun for RPG game, and you guys should really give it a try. So that is pretty much on my first impressions. It's a really fun game. Looks great, feels great. Combat is fun. So that was my first impressions on Indivisible. If you guys liked it, hit the thumbs up. I always appreciate that, along with the subscribe and the shares. And if you have played a game already, I would love to hear the comments down in the comment section below. And try to support this game as much as you can. You know, spread it out on Twitter. Just tell it to your friends, and just, you know, spread it online. You know, put it on Reddit, whatever. You know, do as much as you can. And donating definitely helps on Indiegogo. So, and we can only just wait and hope for this game to be released. So thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it. I'll see you guys next time. Sean out.